This episode of Ties I Help is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's up, guys? Apple just wrapped up their Let's Talk iPhone event, so what I'm going to be doing in this video is doing a recap for you guys, just summing up everything that they announced at today's event and everything they talked about. So let's jump right in. First off, they talked about iOS 5. I'm going to skip over the stuff where they're bragging about all their money they made. They started talking about iOS 5. Of course, it's got iCloud integration, which is going to sync up all of your data, your apps, your bookmarks, your settings, just basically everything on your phone. It will sync it across all your devices and makes it easy, and you don't basically have to do anything. Also Twitter, the notification center with better notifications than what you previously had. iMessage, Reminders app, Newsstand, updated camera app with the volume button. You can actually take a picture with it, as well as a lock screen, quick access button, some Safari updates with tab browsing, read it later, etc. They also announced the new Find My Friends app, which is going to allow you to find where your friends are on a map, that is if they allow their location to be shared with you. They also announced an app called Cards, where you can make little greeting cards from your iPhone. You can ship them to anywhere in the US for $2.99 or anywhere in the world for $4.99. So this is basically killing Hallmark, which is pretty funny to me, and it actually sounds like a good idea, and I may actually send somebody a card now. That's pretty much a quick overview of iOS 5. If you haven't checked out my video on iOS 5, I did a recap or an overview on all the features of that. They also announced some price drops for the iPhone 4. You can now get an 8GB for only $99. That's pretty impressive. 16GB is $199. For the iPhone 3GS, you can now get it free with a contract. That's really amazing right there. The 3GS is still a great phone. The iPod Touch has now been lowered to an 8GB price of $199. 32GB is $299, and the 64GB is $399. The iPod Nano also had a price drop at 8GB for $129 and 16GB for $149. And finally, the iPod Shuffle, you can get a 2GB now for only $49. So now let's get to the stuff you're actually waiting for, the new iPhone. It's going to be called the iPhone 4S. Unfortunately, they did not announce a new iPhone 5, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys are going to be happy with this iPhone 4S upgrade. So first off, it's got the A5 processor, which is supposed to be 2 times faster than the previous phone. Which is amazing. The processor is also supposed to make some of the graphics 7 times faster. They're really pushing how much better the games look on the new processor. So that's pretty amazing. It's got an amazing new 8-megapixel camera with 60% more pixels, 23% faster capture, 73% more light. It's got backside illumination, hybrid IR filter for better colors, 5-element lens, 30% more sharpness, 26% better white balance, face detection, 1080p HD video recording, temporal noise reduction, and it can take a picture within 1.1 seconds. So it's super fast. It looks really good, really crisp, really clear. It's going to look much better than the camera on the old iPhone 4. Also, of course, it's going to have iOS 5. Which is also nice. Obviously, it's going to come with that. Also, they're actually comparing the speed of the new iPhone 4S with that of a 4G phone and saying it's just as fast because it's actually going to switch between antennas or towers or do something like that to give you a better connection that's going to make it faster. And supposedly, downloads are going to be 2 times faster than they were on the previous 3G iPhone 4. That's pretty nice, and with no 4G, imagine how fast it would be if once they actually release the iPhone on 4G networks. It's going to come in black and white versions. The 16GB is going to be $199, 32GB for $299, and the 64GB, pretty nice, for $399. Pre-orders start on October 7th, and it's going to be available on October 14th in these countries: US, Canada, Australia, UK, France, Germany, and Japan. And then on October 28th, it's coming to like 70 more countries, which you can see right there in the video. I'm not going to go over all those. And as rumored, the new iPhone will be available on AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. Another cool thing is Sprint is actually getting the 3GS and the iPhone 4, so you'll actually have a choice if you want to join Sprint. And finally, one more thing that they announced is Siri. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to play around with this. I'm pretty sure it is only going to be available on the new iPhone just because it's going to need that processing power to do it, but they didn't actually specify that. So basically what it's going to be is a new voice control for your iPhone. It's going to be your personal assistant. It's going to do everything for you. You can ask it a question like, when or how many more days are there to Christmas, or can you set up an appointment for this time, and it'll add it to your calendar. It's conversational. It's gonna conversate back to you. You can ask it something, it'll reply back asking you more details about it, and then you can reply back to it. It's got integration with Wolfram Alpha, Wikipedia, so you can ask it stuff like information or like a definition for a word or anything. Basically, you can make it send a text message because it's got dictation, which is text to speech. So you could say something and it could type it out for you and send a text message to somebody. It's supposed to work really, really well, and from what they were showing and all the pictures they were showing, this looks really nice. It actually looks like it's its own app. So everything that you're asking it's going to display it to you in the app itself. So it's a one app with everything built into it. It'll show all your weather, all your calendars, pretty much everything all in the Siri app, which is really, really nice. I think this feature is going to make the new iPhone 4S amazing, but hopefully it will come to some of the previous iPhones like the iPhone 4. It would really stink if they don't, because I know a lot of you guys aren't going to be upgrading. But yeah, the Siri looks really amazing. I just briefly explained it right there. I'm telling you, it's way, way more awesome than it sounds, or at least the way I explained it. Make sure you check out the links in the description, because I'll put some links for more pictures and updated posts and videos of actually when they release the keynote, so you guys can watch that, as well as more detailed info on Siri, because I'm sure they can explain it a lot better than I can and make it sound as amazing as it is. So make sure you check out the links in the description to my site, and let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video, GoDaddy. Get reliable and secure web hosting without the long-term contract. GoDaddy's hosting plans are bigger and better than ever, with 99.99% uptime, 24/7 support, and no annual commitment. And remember, you can get GoDaddy's free Android, iPhone, or BlackBerry app, order right from your phone, manage all your domains, and more. For Ties That Help viewers, you can get your own domain for $7.99 using the promo code TIE3 at checkout. Also check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all the amazing GoDaddy deals from Revision 3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little roundup of the iPhone event. Let me know what you think about everything that they announced. Will you be getting the new iPhone 4S? I, of course, will. Make sure you subscribe up there to my YouTube channel, so it'll let you know when I post videos unboxing this thing, reviewing it, showing the camera quality, and Siri, and all the other stuff that is coming with it. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you click the like button down below. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out a lot. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave your comments down below. Peace out.